Jason was too loud. He just loves to talk.
Oh my god.
That's what that. Like, you know, I enjoy that.
If we would have recorded like some of our conversations like, before this,
We've also talked about same way that
yeah, that's good though. Unless there's like something specific we want to talk about, then it needs to be kind of in the wheelhouse. Oh, talk about being a college athlete. Like, what was that like? What separated? What do you think was the biggest difference between being a student athlete in college and being a student athlete in like high school growing up, and then being a student athlete in college and not being a student, just being a student? Like, what separates that? You know, Sir Dowpal. Did he join the chat? Your podcast changed my life. Oh, you whispered it, huh? You like dark mode? Dark mode on Twitch is the only way to go. I do dark mode on Twitter too. It's dark mode anyway. I had dark mode on YouTube, but they took it away. You gotta let it be natural. If you're trying to make something happen, if you're trying to make something happen, dude, I got destroyed by those fire ants today. Like absolutely murdered.
That fucking sucks.
Murdered.
Trust me, I've done the days with my pops like that. So shit, they suck, dude. That fucking sucks. What happened? The guys, the Mexicans you didn't work with today didn't work hard?
No, the one Mexican that worked with us him and I did a big chunk of the work before the other crew that we were there with finished what they were doing, and they were supposed to help us when they finished, but they didn't finish till 4:30 this afternoon.
Yes.
So what we had to do should have been done earlier. So when they actually go back and look at the that was what was doing. You probably could have just shut your door and been fine.
Yeah, I'm happy we can keep the fan on. That's good.
Yep.
Are we already live? Are we
Yeah.
good?
We're live.
Damn,
We're
rolling.
Live.
We're rolling. Episode 2.
Episode 2, baby.
Nights at the Round Table.
Alright, so it's like the drunk cast. So basically, what I was gonna do is because we watched our last video and all of us say like entirely too fucking much. So every time each one of us catch each other saying like, we're gonna drink, you have to drink your beer, so we'll keep counting and go that way. I probably already dropped a like or two.
Yeah, you did. So go ahead and drink a few times. We're also doing a community drink if we revisit topics. So if it comes back up, even if it is relevant, we're still gonna drink.
Yeah, call us out.
And after an hour,
A comment.
a shotgun.
Chat.
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 Yeah, I was actually surprised in the last one we did that there was like a little bit of interaction in the chat.
I like that.
Nah, dude, that's what is huge. Is when I was streaming Fortnite and stuff, you don't realize how many people come in, and I'm just so hooked in on video games that
I watched you one
you
time.
don't interact. Yeah,
I said like
you
3
don't
things
at
and you
all.
didn't say anything back, and I
Yeah.
was just like, F you, I'm out.
I mean, that was back when that was back when Fortnite just came out. Did I say it?
Yeah, you did say it too.
I did say it.
Mm-hmm.
I
I said it and you said it.
Oh wow,
This
That's
is
bad,
this is gonna be
dude.
bad.
I'm cool with it. I'm almost done with the beer. I'm about to have another one.
I know. It's gonna be one of those things we just kill these 212s in just like
When-
30 minutes.
When I used to run COD GBs in Black Ops 3 and stream it, I would do the same thing. I would just hone in because like at that point you're playing more competitively, so you're focused. And I'm not saying anything, but I would always try to interact with it.
dude, Tim the Tap Man. That's one thing he was stressing in his how to become a streamer video. He said the most important thing. He said even if he wasn't doing shit, he would just be talking about random shit all the
Dude,
time.
I feel like
You
I'm
have
talking-
there.
But that's not a problem for us.
There's
That's
three-
when you're playing.
There's
video
3
games.
things you have to be.
It's
You
not
have to either
us.
that one of 3. You have to be really fucking good, interactive with your chat, or 4 things. Just funny. You can just be a funny person, or a chick who's hot,
Yeah.
or just a chick in general. Like
I
I'm,
feel like a hot chick.
and I'm not even trying to slander
have
her.
a slamming fan base just because you're a hot girl.
Yeah.
Dude, you see that girl that
Most
was
girls
ripping
have
on
followers.
PewDiePie, the copy strike PewDiePie?
No.
Dude, oh my god, dude. She tried to rip on PewDiePie for calling her a Twitch thought. And
The fact there's like a Twitch.
it was a
thought
huge
is like a
ordeal,
thing.
dude. And he made a video about her and everybody was ripping on her, but there's videos on Twitch where she's just like hanging her boobs.
Oh, I don't knock them. Flaunt it if you got it, dude. I'll watch
I would
it.
do the same. Fuck
Yeah, flaunt it if you got it. I like it. But that was used in
whatever.
Yeah, it
context.
was in the right
That was used in
context.
context.
That's true.
Dude,
Pokemon?
Pokemon, she's hot, and Valkyrie's hot as shit.
Yeah.
Are they dope players?
Oh,
though,
Valkyries.
or-
No. They the first time they played Fortnite, they sucked. Like they were so bad. I just said it again. They were so bad, but now they're pretty legit. They play with scissors all the time. They run like
Scissors, courage.
damn it, dude.
It's gonna be
Myth.
hard,
It's so
It's gonna
bad,
be
dude.
hard.
It's so bad. They run threes, and both of them are pretty good. Pretty legit.
I've never understood like how. I never understood how like all these streamers, like you could be dope as fuck at one game like Halo, and then you just go to Fortnite and you're just nasty as fuck. The same way that Ninja was.
Well,
She
Halo-
always streamed Halo.
Halo's more of a skilled shooter. There's no aim assist in that game. So
Halo?
yeah, there's no aim assist in Halo. Like in
I don't even fucking know.
in Call of Duty, there's aim assist, so it's not considered a skilled shooter as far as console's concerned. On PC, you don't have aim assist because you have more precise aiming with your mouse. So most people that played Halo tend to be pretty good, or at least have decent aim on mouse and keyboard. Unless you're just like godlike on every console or every platform.
Well, it's part of the reason that I feel like that I enjoy watching Fortnite is because the fucking storyline is actually sick for the
Like the
how they
multiplayer.
changed up, like how like they built up the asteroid coming and then hitting, and now they changed it with like the time rifts or whatever it is, the portals. I think that's
Rifts.
sick. It's like a cool story.
The riffs. Could you
Riffs,
have a
dog.
beer?
Amateur.
This podcast is not sponsored by PBR, but we're white trash and we're in trouble.
Dude, I would like that. Yeah, I would wear a
Yeah,
shirt
we're
that's just
in
covered in
trouble.
PBR logos all over me.
Oh man, I would sell out.
Dude, for $20.
I'd sell out. Just give me free PBR for a year. I'll sell out. So PBR, if you're listening, I'm about it.
Rolling Rock is definitely my favorite beer, but I do not mind a PBR at all.
No, it's underrated and people hate on
Dude,
it.
I think that people just say it's trash because it's so cheap.
I used to hate on it hard.
Has a
I
huge
used to hate
stigma
on
about it.
$7 for a 12 pack. I'm about it.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
And we got another one.
Dude, you know what I've actually started to like a lot too is the Miller High Life bottles. They're cheap as fuck. It's in glass bottles. And they just go down.
Champagne and beer. What would be your favorite
Yo,
beer?
shouts out Haley Fitz in the chat.
That's,
Nah, Haley Fitz, you don't get a shout.
I
You
told
don't
her
get a
we're gonna
shout.
have her on one time. I like
Yo,
her.
Holden's in here too. Let's go.
Spectator
Yeah.
sass.
Spectator sass.
My man. Listen, I need you to fact check, dog.
Seriously, because the biggest tsunamis are definitely calling.
Landslides calling.
Landslide, dude.
Oh man.
I always thought that was sick the way Holden was like moderating for us last time. Just as like it's like someone's got your back no matter what. Just like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's also there.
It's
to
because
fuck
even
you
if we
over.
missed something in the chat, Holden was there to
Yeah.
be like,
Well, it's, dude,
fuck you.
it's like a hype man. It's like you say something to someone and then like Holden's behind you like yeah. Like,
They're hella
yeah,
knowledgeable.
it just, like,
It's dope. It's like your hype man.
it is. He is. a
Yeah,
hype
but at
man.
the same time, we're kind of competing with him when he starts spitting out the facts against
I
us.
know, right? It was he's the
We're gonna get a
I like it.
scoreboard.
I
We're gonna
welcome
get a
it.
scoreboard and keep track of when we're right and when he's right. So podcast points, Holden points. Holden, you're at 0 right now. We're at 1 because we beat you last time.
Dude, we need a massive fucking whiteboard just to keep tallies
You
and
just get a
shit.
giant whiteboard and just draw a massive penis. It's like
Holden
not,
said
not
he-
like a shitty penis, like a fucking finely drawn.
Holden's high as shit in Colorado says he won't be here long.
Oh, it's okay. I don't blame you.
All good, brother.
I don't blame you
What
at
do you
all.
go to Colorado for? Is it work?
Yeah.
Just to be a boss.
He's there on business.
Business.
Standard.
Business cat.
Holden's a man of business.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie. Mike did a lot too in his first job. I wouldn't really like to travel like that.
Really?
Dude.
I'd love to.
Dude, see, you like to take trips, but you don't like to travel like
Yeah,
Yeah,
you like to go.
that.
Dallas
I
has like
fucking
a
love traveling,
3
dude.
I wanna
hour
go to
radius.
fucking Alaska. I want to go on like an Alaskan.
How you gonna go? You don't like to travel.
Sick. I mean, I like to go places. Like I love going to California. And we all travel there. When me and
Dude,
Jay-
if I had no responsibilities and it wouldn't affect anybody, I would for sure just take 6 months and go travel wherever the fuck.
That's what Sydney.
Oh, I'd
Sydney
just go
loves it.
straight over to Europe.
Dude, I want to go to
around.
Europe really bad, but I'm just talking about I would road trip anything. I love to fucking travel. I love that shit.
Dude, you ever, just because I thought about it, like the Appalachian Trail that everybody hikes a lot coming out of school, where it's like a fucking couple month thing where people go?
Yeah.
It's the Appalachian Trail on the East Coast, and
And,
then
like,
it's
goes all the way
the
up and down
Pacific
East
Crest
Coast.
Trail on the West Coast.
There's like a documentary on Netflix that's about a guy who like runs it, and like it's got to be like between 30 and 40 days or something like that. But like follows him along the entire track. Actually, it's like super fun.
There's like, damn it. There's a way, like a certain way you have to do the trail itself.
Dude, I just think the
You have
biggest
to
thing.
start in the north
That's cool
in
and all.
the spring.
Appalachians is cool.
because you don't want to be in the winter up there, and you have to
that's
get,
why like his thing was like it was a giant like, running thing.
or not in the spring. You want to start in like the summer because the bears will be coming out of hibernation in the
You're
spring.
just fucking running.
You're gonna get
There's
murdered.
got, like, a
Hungry.
tribe
You're
of,
gonna
like,
run into a
bears just all
group of
around.
hungry black bears just ready to just ravage you.
That's cool and all. Appalachians is cool shit. I'm talking about traveling far distance because, dude, just think about how much that trip to LA, that wasn't my first trip out west, but just seeing how people live in LA and shit, I feel like that changes your perspective. That's why I want to go to Europe so bad, because you just see how people live, how different people
Dude,
are.
I don't think I
Which
wanna
is
go out of the
crazy.
country, man. Dude, the world's a fucking crazy place.
The world
It is
crazy.
fucking crazy,
Yeah.
but it's so interesting to see how people live, how differently
Yeah.
people think.
Yeah.
I
for
think
sure.
that's cool
like,
as
I would go,
fuck.
there's a couple places I would go. Like me and Haley talked about. Like I would go to Greece. I would go to Italy. Like, but I have no reason to go. Like I wouldn't want to go to fucking Russia or China or anything like that. Like any of those places. That was so many. Like,
That was five. Just finish your beer, dude. That was at least
I would-
5.
I don't know about China. I
I'd go to
really,
China.
I've always thought about. I've always thought about.
I'd go to
Japan.
China.
I've always thought about.
I
Japan.
really want to go to
I
Japan.
would go to Japan.
Japan,
Tokyo.
Australia. I'd like to go to Thailand.
Because Tokyo has that Western culture, but they are so fixated on how, I guess, revolutionized America is. Like they love American culture,
I
but
feel like what's
they,
crazy, too,
at the
is
same
entire
time,
society
it's
is
so
just
different.
So fucking disciplined. Like crime is not even nearly an issue that it is in the United States and over there. China and Japan both.
Holden says, if you guys were going to have a baby in another country, what would it be?
Australian.
Dude, that would be dope. Australia would be sick.
Hands
Damn,
down.
it's hard to top that. Because Australian has hot girls. It's a sick place. I guess everything there does want to kill you. Everybody says that.
Dude, every
All the,
fucking
They have the
Australian
most
I've ever met in
poisonous
5
animals
points.
Oh,
on the
yeah.
out of any continent.
Every Australian I've ever met in fucking 5 Points is always the coolest motherfucker at.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but they're all so fucking cool.
I think so. They don't. care.
Yo, Jamal Tyree, JT's in the chat. If you had a pet beaver, how would you cut its hair?
Tranquilize it.
But dude, I feel like,
That's it.
do they even have serious amount of hair? I feel like
They
it's
got
so
some fur.
fine and yeah, it's like blubber almost. They're
they
like
give it
water
to a fucking
animals.
jack.
Fur and blubber are not the same thing.
What kind of beaver are
Wait,
we talking
beaver-
about?
like, beavers
Oh,
are
is he
fun
talking
back in
about
the
a?
day.
Are you?
Beavers
He's talking
have
about a
crazy-
beef?
Dude, beavers have crazy pels that people used to fuck with.
Brazilian.
He could be
wax,
talking
dude.
about a different type of beef.
that kind of beaver. Brazilian.
Oh, I like it just
Haley-
like fucking Fortnite.
I think Haley just said Tokyo.
I
So
don't know
maybe
what
she
she
would have
means.
a baby in Tokyo.
Yeah, you don't have a
Maybe
choice. You're
she's
going to
talking about
Japan.
that. Yo, dog.
You're going to Japan. How's
I'll
that
go to
feel?
Japan. Japan'd be sick. As long as you're not in the radiation area.
Would you walk?
Dude, they
would you
have
walk around
sick
in
fucking-
like Japanese dress?
They have sick
Little
fucking
slope-
skiing
little
and
Pikachu
snowboarding.
hat.
Fucking uniform.
Dude, they have
blackface.
6 slopes in Japan.
Yeah, I heard that.
Really?
Yeah, which is crazy.
I wouldn't.
You can go shred.
And you... I was about to say something super racist. I'm just gonna stop.
Yeah, just go ahead and end it.
Nah,
there.
I'm just gonna stop.
Just go ahead and end it
Well,
there.
dude, the way you went out when you went out west with Holden, y'all went that snowboard trip. That I'd like to go to places like that.
Bro.
Northwest is where I'd like to go.
Oh,
actually.
you gotta go.
Yo,
Pacific
anybody
Northwest.
listening that wants to
It's
take a snowboard trip, go to Heavenly and Lake Tahoe. That is the sickest place. I still haven't
Or
been to Colorado. I've
Go to
only
the
been
hole.
out west.
Go to Jackson Hole, Wyoming.
Dude,
the
Jackson Hole looks
best,
sick, dude.
best backcountry.
Me and Trev
In
and
the
Alec
continental
were
US.
talking about going to Jackson Hole, but they're so fixated on going to Colorado, which I don't mind.
No, go to the hole, man.
But Jackson Hole looks so sick just because they have back bowls that are all
They
so
open up the
untouched,
entire
dude.
mountain.
It's so everything there is so untouched, which is really important.
The
when you're
Tetons are
snowboarding.
impressive too. Those they look like teeth coming straight up out of the ground.
Dude, I just want to be able to jump off something and then know you're gonna land in like just a fucking mass of snow. It's not gonna fucking kill you.
Still mine.
I mean, it's dude. You think that, but everything out there is so random. You could land in one spot and it's like that, and then one spot can just be fucking rocks. Like, you don't fucking know. You don't fucking know.
That'll also be that one guy. Like, look at this massive snowbank. Just run right into it. Hit a wall.
It's a fucking van.
Oh, he hits a van. The van, dude.
JT still doesn't tell us what type of beaver.
I wanted to get a
about.
van for a while. I wanted to get a Volkswagen Westfalia and
One
then
of the old
redo it.
ones?
Yeah, a camper van, like a Westfalia, deck it out, and then just hit the road like once or twice a year.
There's a video on Facebook I saw today about some guy like lives out of his van in California, like makes some pocket knives. Did you see that? Like it was just like through my feed.
There's a
he like gets out there and like surfs and stuff. And just,
there's a pitcher for the Toronto Blue Jays. I don't know if he still pitches for the Blue Jays, but he did that. He lived in a van. He went in a VW van.
dude, I still think we
bus.
should take a boys camping trip out to like Yellowstone.
He said the beef.
The beef. Oh, Brazilian, hands down, no questions asked.
Beef. What was this question? If you had a pet beaver, how would you cut its hair?
Brazilian.
Like a fucking Fortnite boat.
Just no hair.
Brazilian.
naked beavers. Beavers.
Dude, I never understand people that like landing strips. What is the hype about a landing strip?
I don't know, dude. I'd rather have.
I feel like it's
letter
more
Q.
of like a porn thing.
I feel like it's just like a fetish.
It's like a it's like
I don't know. Never had one.
It was
Might
like
have
a-
to try it out.
What if you go if there's like the letter
80s
Z or like
porn
Q?
hype.
I'll be way more
Or like an
impressed.
arrow pointing down.
That's what I'm saying. I'd be way more impressed like an actual design. Like you go to the bar, you go to sway for a high top fade, it's all your pussy. Like
Oh man,
just straight, like
Listen,
designing a crazy design.
this kid I went to school with.
That's the new.
Or we
hype
went to
right
school with.
there.
Used to say he wanted a tattoo of a guy pushing a lawnmower, giving a thumbs up right above like his pubic line.
Yeah, that's actually.
He was
cool.
like, he's always cutting the grass, man.
You ever
It's
see the
funny,
tattoo?
but you
Yeah.
have to fucking live
Did you ever
with
see the
that.
tattoo show where it's?
He didn't care.
I've just seen it on Facebook, but it's videos where like people like get a tattoo, they don't know what they're getting, and it's like always a bad fucking tattoo, and this guy take off the fucking like the covers on his eyes, and it's just like a cat that's turned around, its asshole is just his belly button.
Oh my god, dude, that video
Have you been
is
drinking?
so
Just have to get your skin
fucking
flopped to
funny,
your
dude.
Like, that's,
Have
You're
been
talking about the
drinking?
guy that gets
You gotta finish
his
another beer.
friends to tattoo something on him.
You gotta finish another
wait,
beer.
what'd you say?
You're talking about the guy that gets his friends to tattoo something on him. He doesn't know.
No,
what it
did
is.
you, it was a
Show-
picture
show
that
me
went
emotion.
around for a while. It was a cat where his asshole was your belly button.
Yeah, it was just terrible.
And
Dude,
if
there
you've
was
never-
some
Once a woman tattooed
show.
a bra on a guy, and I was like,
that's kind of
Dude, they made a meme about it where this guy didn't know what he was getting, and it was like a guy's asshole was his belly button. His friends got to choose the thing, and when they reveal it to him, he just looks in the mirror, and it is so fucking funny. The look of disappointment when he realizes he's gonna have to live with that tattoo on his fucking belly button is so.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If I had the opportunity to do it, like I would definitely put a picture of me standing backwards, like spreading my ass cheeks as the fucking with that your
That's
belly
too
button.
much.
On your own belly button?
No, on my own belly button.
On your
Like,
belly
God's
button.
belly
Imagine if you passed out, like
Turn
you
around,
blacked
like a
out.
snarky grin.
If you blacked out and ended up with a butterfly tattoo as a tramp stamp.
Oh, I get that bitch removed in 12 hours. Hey, I would literally leave, I would wake up, look at my watch, like, alright, guess we're going to the fucking clinic.
I don't get like, God, I said it, like calf tattoos and or guys with like ankle tattoos.
Dude, it's a new thing now where people just go up the leg, so like it's just the cat.
I
Yo,
understand-
shouts out my
understand-
sister. My sister's in here.
I understand leg sleeves, but I don't understand
Shouts
guys
out Naswad.
with
Nah, it's
ankle tattoos.
Rachel,
I
you
don't
gotta
know.
make a Twitch account. That's how you type in the chat. Just
What,
let
she's
you know.
she's texting you, letting you know, hey, I'm in here.
She said she was like, I tried to type, won't let me.
I'm in here.
Don't
Make
be
an
a
account.
scrub. Make an account.
Don't be scrubbish.
Yo, I always have a dope time when your sister and Ronnie come out too, so shout out to you.
Yeah, they're cool people.
Yeah, they're
Love
chill.
my sis, man.
Good vibes.
Videos of them skateboarding cracked me up.
Can they skate or are they bad?
What?
Are they bad or can they skate?
Dude, they're both, like,
They're not like they.
Oh, they're Tony Hawk, like Pro Skater 1 or 2.
Yeah, they're
Bro,
we're
they're not like skaters, like tricks, like dude.
Longboard? Like cruising?
My sister is a beach girl. Like, yeah, she's good at cruising. She can like ride in a bowl and stuff like that.
What do you mean cruising?
Yeah.
Do you mean like in the car with the windows down?
No, I'm
like-
talking.
Arm out.
I'm talking.
Another beer.
I'm talking longboard,
Longboarding
like,
or cruisers.
stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Can I hear your Jule, Jake?
Appreciate it. Jules. I never jumped on that craze.
It's so crazy how they became it's because they're really not different than any other fucking East Side you've seen. Like the Views has been around forever.
Views has been around a while.
I mean?
So is
And
the
they're not
Blue.
big. It's because it doesn't look like a fucking Sig. It's boxed, it's small, looks like a USB fucking drive, and I think Old Road picks it up, and all those like TFM.
Yo, where's my
became
jewel, by the way?
Your jewel?
Somebody has my jewel.
Tell us you had it last.
He was outside hitting your jewel.
I didn't hit it.
Oh,
You guys-
no.
You lose it?
Dude, that's a mistake.
Lost it.
This is a crisis.
Oh my goodness.
It's not
You guys keep talking. I'm going to find it.
All right, I don't know
Dude, I
where
think
you're
it's in
going
my
to look.
brain. It's in my brain.
Dude,
It's
that-
not in there.
I'm telling you though, that's why we need to do the street cast. So ultimately, maybe sometime soon, where Jake lives,
In your
there's a
room?
bunch of fucking crazy people walk around all the time, and we're gonna do a street cast where we just interview these people, and you're gonna get crazy responses.
I can't believe you lost it.
Yo, here's a fucking real good business idea. Jewel.
Find my jewel.
$1 billion industry. They own 1/3 of the whole vaping market.
You don't have
They should come up with a way to put a tracking device on that bitch, because I have
Find my
lost
jewel.
it at least 20 times.
There's your marketing jewel. Find my jewel.
Jesus, dude. It's the worst. And it's so small.
Man, there's an app for that.
You gotta be kidding me.
I don't get why like
Check where you're sitting because I did see you rip it earlier.
not since we went outside.
I'm just saying, saw you rip it earlier.
Dude, what a crisis.
I don't think it's that big of a crisis. to be
It
honest.
is, dude.
No, it's a crisis.
It's not a crisis. For you guys, it's a crisis.
Oh, it's
For
right
me,
here.
it's chill.
Crisis averted.
If it was
Crisis
a snake,
averted.
it would have bit you.
Listen, man.
Oh, so totally off topic. A Skyline, I don't know what year it was, passed me on my way home from work today, and I just stared at it. I sped up. and,
GTR or old Skyline?
like early 90s.
Dude. I remember I used to be a huge Fast and Furious before it got
Not even a fan.
Before it
not
turned-
even a fan of the car itself.
Before it turned into
dude, that old school that was like shit.
Oh yeah,
And
dude.
now it's a
Then they
fucking
went,
Jeep.
dude. Then Lancer, all
Lancers
Paul
were
Walker's
tough.
cars in Fast and Furious were the shit. And then the movie turned into fucking Mission Possible 8.
This exactly.
But before all that, the cars were sick as fuck. And that Skyline, when I saw that in that movie, oh my god, dude!
I
was
saw
like,
one today.
Oh my god! it's
I'm
such
not
a
really.
sick
I wouldn't
car,
call myself
dude.
a fan of it. I would love to drive it one time.
Yo, T wants to know what the move is tomorrow. Might go out on the lake tomorrow. Definitely going out tomorrow.
Gin yard.
I'm down.
It's gonna be a fun day.
Gin yard.
Tomorrow's gonna be a fun day.
Gin yard.
Yeah, we could do Gin Yard. Gin Yard, for anybody in here that's not from Charlotte, it's a spot. It's where all the ladies
Is
are
that
at.
Jim Mill?
It's a good time.
Oh,
Gin mill and brickyard are right there together.
Come on, dude.
I'm not fucking know.
They're right beside each other.
I've only been to that place like 2 or 3
You want to go to Hoppin first and like get beers before?
Yeah,
Damn
Hoppin's dope.
I fucking hate your ass for making this rule because I would have never said it.
It's gonna kill us the entire time.
It's not, dude.
You should be done with 3 beers by now.
I'm behind. I'm 100%.
Just got to use different fill words. That's what like is. Like is a fill word.
I just saw after watching that JRE with Macaulay Culkin or whatever.
Did you watch that one?
I watched
I
like
did.
30 minutes of it, dude. I couldn't.
Dude, but
I
it's
listened to
definitely,
it.
it's definitely. I thought about that when I watched that podcast. It's definitely a generational thing. Joe Rogan never uses like, and
100%,
Macaulay
it's
Culkin
definitely-
didn't either. Everybody got
No,
watched.
He did a lot. That's what killed. That's
Oh,
why
did
I-
he really?
That's why I went back and saw from our
He
last
did.
one.
He did.
He did. You can
Really?
and
Yeah.
he
I didn't
was
think about it
definitely-
until just now, but he definitely
He
did.
was definitely looked like he was on like some blow or something. So. Just like he had that like irk. I don't know that. It was
He might just be
See,
high on
we're
life.
definitely
I'm not,
down for the night.
I'm not
news,
assuming
It's
dog.
true, but
Is
he
it
also
down?
had a drug problem,
Yeah.
and I can't imagine him going on just getting hyped for JRE and
Yeah, dude.
you know what I mean? Because he's not like a straight edge.
Let's shred a couple
He
rails
looks
and
like
go.
some fucking meth. That's what he looks like.
Yeah, dude.
But
He.
that looks
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Home
We
Alone.
gotta bring this up. He definitely did. He not get fiddled by Michael Jackson? That happened, didn't it?
Macaulay Culkin?
The
Yes,
comments,
dude.
The comments that everyone was talking about.
I didn't even know that.
Somebody fact check me, because Macaulay
Hold it.
That was
Culkin
in the
definitely
comments
got.
of the video. Is it the comments of the
He
video?
definitely got fiddled by Michael Jackson,
I didn't
or
even know that.
allegedly. But if you make a claim like that, something probably
A
happened.
lot of people allegedly did stuff or allegedly had stuff happen to them.
I mean, dude,
Yeah,
honestly,
but
at
it's
that
Macaulay
point,
Culkin,
At
dude.
that point, do you sell
Michael
your guts out?
Jackson's like, I'm home alone.
I mean, dude, I mean, at
Let's
that
go.
point- at that point,
Michael
you-
Jackson's like, you're home alone.
do you
Exactly.
sell-
That's what he's
you
thinking.
could sell that nutsack.
Somebody
Fucking
please
money
answer
out.
that for me. I'm
A
definitely
nutsack
he
from
got.
my fucking
We're talking about the Home Alone
Imagine that
kid.
had
He
on-
definitely got fiddled by
Imagine that
Jackson.
eBay ad or Craigslist ad fresh testicles fondled by Michael Jackson. Was he 38 years old? Starting price $10K at least.
10K. 10K is the starting price.
Dude, the saddest part about that podcast to me though was when he was talking about his childhood, and he would say his parents, instead of going to school, he was just acting all the time, and he said it was just a thing for him. And he said it was one of those
his normal though.
And he said one of those things. It's one of those things where his parents would come up and they would say to him, "Oh, Macaulay, guess what the good news is?" And it was just one of those things he had to fucking do. I mean, it obviously worked out for him. Like, he's rich now and like he's doing well for himself. But it's crazy. Like, being a little kid, that's your shit.
The same thing.
That's what you gotta do.
Like little girls in pageant shows and shit with moms.
Yeah, it becomes their normal.
Yeah, I feel like they try to live through their kids.
Yo, Rachel made a Twitch. Hell yeah.
Oh, game changer.
Good
right
looks. I'll gift her a sub. She could sub to us.
there. We can't have subs yet.
Oh yeah, you're right. We're not
she's
partnering.
actually-
You gotta get affiliate and then get.
I gift her a
partner.
sub to Hams. Hams, my boy.
Hamlin's?
Hamlin's.
I like Hamlin's. He's probably the only person
He's
in
the coolest
TSM that I
switcher.
like.
See, dude, I don't even know gaming enough to know like.
Oh man,
I just know I
You
keep saying
scrub
enough
your
where,
pleb.
like,
You're a pleb. You're a pleb.
Oh, 1,000.
You're Twitch
pleb.
pleb.
I don't even know how to take a fucking video capture on my Xbox.
We're
No.
sweaties. Sweaties pleb.
You know what I use my Xbox for?
I'll be sweating
I
behind
consider
my
myself
gaming
a
controller.
veteran.
I use my Xbox
Seasoned
for-
vet. I'm seasoned.
I'm a sweaty and I don't even give a
Hulu
shit. I'll be
Netflix.
sweating behind my controller. Just about to kill.
Jake probably does
Dude,
sweat.
listen, Mike does the same shit. When Mike gets so mad, he doesn't play with control anymore. He just squeezes it so
Oh, he
goddamn
does
hard.
Oh
the
my
buttons.
God,
the
dude.
way he presses the buttons.
No. Hey, for all y'all people out there watching it, I'll be playing with Mike on Fortnite, and you
MC
just hear this. You
stankin'.
can just hear the table rattle. You'll just hear, just fucking, and you'll hear him throw the
You have
mic,
worst
just
fucking-
pissed,
You have the
dude.
worst Fortnite temper I've seen.
Oh,
I
dude,
want you to live
you probably
Not
will.
even Fortnite, dude. I've been
It's
bad
any
at
game.
every game. Every
I remember when we
game,
used to play
dude.
Halo with him.
Oh
and
my
he
God,
would
We need to put it on the
rage
channel.
so
we need to put it
bad.
on the channel, like clips of you just fucking losing
Raging.
your mind.
Listen, man,
Rage
I don't mean to
talk.
toot my own horn, but it's the fact that I know I'm good at video
Mhm.
games, and when I get killed by a scrub, it's like, that shouldn't
Yeah,
have
it never
fucking
should have happened. It never should
It
happen.
shouldn't have fucking
I'm the
happened.
same
And
way.
it eats me. It eats at
I
me.
know,
It gets under my fucking skin, dude.
I've
oh
broken
my God.
4
More than
I
anything.
get burped and
controllers.
go ahead and just
Oh
ready
my
up.
God, dude. It's just the tiny mistakes. You're like, why did that just happen to me?
2 of the PS4 controllers that I've broken because I threw them across the room. Of something so stupid. Should never done it, but just mad that I messed up. So I died.
Rachel says, let me guest star next week.
I mean, it's
Not guest star, guest star.
guest star.
I know what you meant.
She's got a scar.
Yo, you can get on.
Yeah, you can be guest.
We'll have you on,
Yeah.
but you gotta have something interesting to talk about.
Yeah.
You can talk about biology.
Bring your A
If
game.
If JT's still watching, I would love to actually have you on. Like, honestly, most
JT
kids
says,
ask
about to go to
about
bed, working out in the morning. See y'all tomorrow night, fellas. Yo,
Peace,
love you,
dog.
brother. Have a good workout.
Cheers, brother.
What were you saying?
I don't even know what about his name.
Oh, God.
Dallas would love to have JT on. I'm
yeah.
sure JT would.
Oh,
more than
JT,
willing to
JT,
do
if
it.
you're still listening, we do want to have you on to talk about college sports. Maybe Christian, too. We
Dude,
could
just
get,
college
get
life
Christian
like
in
an
here.
athlete.
Yeah.
That would be dope.
Because it's different. Like, it's just a different perspective. Like, because
Yeah.
ultimately he had to do
He
a lot
lived
of
a
cool
different
shit.
lifestyle
That's what I'm
than
saying.
everyone
That's
else.
kinda sick. Even though he had a fucking full-time job.
Yeah.
Oh,
For sure.
speaking of sports, did you see the Cam Newton Kelvin Benjamin video
Yes.
of him getting in his grill calling
Bro,
him out?
Yeah,
we-
was kind of running away from him.
Yeah, but Cam tried to shake his hand. I don't know if
No,
you've seen that.
There is
He
definitely a
stuck his hand out, was
backstory
trying to
that.
shake his
There's
hand.
a backstory.
Yeah,
Kelvin's
so
like,
Kelvin
no,
was
no, no.
tweeting all this stuff about the pandemic.
Yeah.
He was called Cam inaccurate
Yeah, he said
and stuff like
he
that.
would have been more successful with
yeah.
any. What he said wasn't false. What he said was true. Cam is inaccurate and he's inconsistent. His passer rating is way too low, and his incompletion percentage is awful. However, you can't be quote unquote boys with him and buddy, and then go to a different team. And he's salty that he went to Buffalo, a shithole.
No, but that's what I was reading about.
He was inconsistent.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's what I was
Also,
reading about. There's a
yeah.
backstory to that because apparently Cam was like shoving him off during some encounter that they had, and that's why Kelvin was like,
I don't know
he was
about
like, nah, you were being a douche to me.
Yeah.
So it's something before that. Because think
Oh,
about it,
before the
Kelvin
tweets.
Benjamin, like he's a good guy
Yeah,
as
he
far
was
as
just-
we
I think
know.
He was just mad that
But he was
that
definitely-
But it wasn't like
Well, the Panthers were more successful when he was gone. When he was on the bench and hurt, they went on a 20 and something run. They were 20 something,
He was
20 and something when
inconsistent.
he wasn't there.
It's almost that. He was inconsistent that fucking year.
They were almost undefeated. They were 15-1 without him, and went to the Super Bowl.
Dude, you know who always pissed me off that we got rid of that I always still love is fucking Ted Ginn.
Really?
Dude, because he's fast. He had a ton of drops for big plays, but
And then he went to the Saints and caught every freaking pass, dude.
He played for Drew
Oh
Brees.
my
But
god!
But then he went
He doesn't.
went
to the
Cardinals and didn't do
the fact
anything.
that he develops the play.
Bro.
Like, we get those plays because
Yeah,
of
but
that.
he didn't have
There
a
were
good year
so
until he
many-
came to
Oh,
Carolina. He didn't have a good year until he came to Carolina. That was it.
We remember we were deep in the playoffs and we played the Saints last year, and it was like
Yeah,
Ted Ginn was having the
torched
game
us.
of his life, dude.
But no
it was
one-
like, are you serious,
We had-
dude?
we
I
had
understand
rookie
that's Drew
corners.
Brees, but when the ball goes through your hands, like
We had rookie
he did
corners
that for us
and
every time.
a young secondary. You can't expect them to cover that. He's fast as crap. Oh, when I worked at Dick's Sporting Goods, he came in there and I sold
Feast
him
the Roth.
$25,000 worth of stuff. No, $2,500 worth of stuff.
Oh, whoa! This guy does not speak in English.
What'd he say?
He said, "Yeah, my mean." Oh, I don't know if he means my man. And then he said, "Charo, CS Charo."
I don't know what you're saying, but yeah.
That
whatever.
sounds.
Dude, that reminded me. We need to go to fucking La Pizza's and get some chicharron roll.
Chicharrón. I think this guy. That sounds kind of French to me. Charo, CS.
Parlez du français?
Charo. I don't know what that means.
Speaking of that, hey, coming from France, you know Mike Monco is back from France. He's back in Colombia.
He's back.
You went to France?
dude.
You see, he got fucking mugged in fucking France. I'm sorry about
Of
that.
course. Of course,
You're watching
dude.
this.
Fuck
Mike
the
looks
French,
like
man.
the kid. Be like, yo,
Sorry.
I'm gonna pickpocket that kid.
I know, I can't. I just wanted to imagine how. I hope it wasn't serious like that. I hope it didn't like threaten his life. But
Have you ever
I can only
been?
imagine like how you.
He's Feast the Roth from France. He's from France.
No, so Parlez du
That's what I'm
français,
saying. That the CS. That's what gave it away.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yo,
know
Feast
French.
the Roth. You watch Dakotas, TSM Dakotas. Is he
TSM though?
Yeah,
Why
and
is everybody
he lives in
joining?
Bordeaux.
Why is everyone Team Solo Mid?
What?
Team Solo Mid.
But he's just a streamer for Team Solo Mid. But he
he
lives in Bordeaux, France.
Bro, just like TSM and like a. You know, like football
Bonjour.
teams do, like a team photo of the year.
Imagine if they spelled it out. Imagine if they spelled it
Bonjour.
out.
Just like a fucking ton of agony.
Fortnite, yes. The TSM Dakotas. He's plays Fortnite, and he lives in Bordeaux, France. Huge streamer.
Is it Bordeaux or Bordeaux?
It's Bordeaux,
Bordeaux.
or
Fucking pay me.
I don't know.
I don't know French. I didn't take French.
I'm pretty sure it's Bordeaux.
Yeah, that's crazy. And I hope Alan watches and sees it too. Like, so Alan, for like the last classes we had to take, me and him had to take like the foreign language placement test. Like, get out of college, be done with school. And he's like, all right, yeah. He's like, growing up, like I took German and stuff in middle school. He's like, I got this. Like, no.
Oh, of
worries.
course he
Like,
took German. Blonde hair,
and he's
blue
like,
eye.
and
He's
German
like,
background. He's like super into it. So I'm like, I didn't fucking know better. So I'm just like, all right, brother, like go get your thing, go do it. He like studies his ass off and goes in. Like I take Spanish.
Talking about Alan Feemster.
Yeah, like an Alan Feemster, and he like studies his ass off. Me and him both do, and I go and take Spanish, and like I know enough Spanish to like get the gist of shit, but like I'm not by any means like fluent. He goes in there and fucking fails the fucking German test, and he goes in right, and like at that point he's freaking out. He's like, dude, I have to stay for another semester to do a fucking foreign language that I already graduated.
Oh my god.
And he ended up going back and having to take the Spanish placement test and actually pass it.
Dude, if I
I
would
was
have
like, you should have fucking.
if I would have taken college seriously, or not even college, maybe high school, or I'm just talking about foreign language in general. If I would have taken that seriously, I probably would have not done Spanish because I guess I did learn a little bit, but I know the basics of Spanish and I didn't retain that much information. But at least if I took a different language, I would know the basics of it. You know what I'm saying? You would like learn a little bit.
I wish I would have
about-
taken like French
Yeah,
instead of
exactly.
Spanish because one, I can't roll my R's, and it was so hard to do Spanish class, not being able to do that. But like you said, I feel like I understood the basics of Spanish. It would have been nice to have to learn the basics of a
Yeah, but
different
Spanish
language.
is probably the most applicable when you're going to see in America.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you take a trip somewhere, like, you might catch some fucking French in your ear, but, like, ultimately, I want to talk to...
Hey, Trabbot.
You at your house?
Yo, you're live on the podcast, bro.
Buddy's coming back to the house right now. Fuck, I just threw up in Roxbury.
You threw up in Roxbury?
Yeah, on my way back right now. I'm stopping to get fucking dogs, and I'm coming back.
Stopping to get a dog? Alright, brother.
Dog.
Alright, I'm gonna knock on your door in about 10 minutes.
Alright, sounds good.
Damn.
Peace.
Yeah, honestly,
Dude, my
Brandon
man
fell
is
off
in
a rock, but he sounds a
shambles.
little
He's
Hey,
in
for the
shambles.
drunk cast. I guess it's not a bad thing.
With a fucking
dude.
drunk ass coming in.
Oh man.
Yo, what is the lightning bolt next to Feast of Wrath?
I don't know.
Is that... That's not a...
That's not Prime. Prime's a crown.
Yeah.
Is it old
Yo,
Turbo?
Feast of Wrath, what is the lightning bolt, like, battery emblem next to your name? I want to know. I don't even know if this guy speaks English, but he said from France.
He apparently understood it. Maybe is he still here?
He knows something. He knows something about English. Yes, Trevor just said he was at the Roxbury. Roxbury is a bar here in Charlotte.
Yeah, it's a '90s bar, so they play like a lot of
Yeah.
'90s music.
It's all right. It's right next to the Latina Club.
Yeah, so
Latina Club's pretty hype.
that place is always popping
Yeah,
all the time.
but
I used to go to like Dandelion Market.
Dandelion's dope. Dandelion, the upstairs gets
Mhm.
hype. Downstairs is pretty stupid.
Well, it's like it's a restaurant. during the
Yeah.
day.
I don't know, man. I like that bar. Right next is right there in that spot. There's a tequila bar. It's a Latina. Me and Holden try to go in there, but I swear they're racist. They will not let us in. Every time they nitpick at something that I'm wearing, they're like, "You have sneakers on. You can't come in here."
A lot
But
of
Spanish
places
girls
are
are
like
my
that,
jam,
though, man.
dude. I love Spanish girls. Something
Really?
about them, man. I don't know.
Australians, half Asians.
Australians.
Half,
I haven't met like an Australian
Really?
girl though.
really? I've met two.
Put another shrimp on the
Met
body.
two. Accents. I like accents. Foreign women not from the United States. I'm about them. And half Asian girls.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, half Asians dope.
Half Asian girls.
Shout out to half Asians.
Dude.
I remember.
Yo, I've been talking to a half Asian girl.
Really
Is
Yeah.
her name Ming?
nice.
I know she's half
Yeah.
Asian, but she's like, I think she might be half black.
Really? That's
Yeah.
that's an interesting combination.
She's hot. Dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Malaysian?
Asian.
Let's keep it.
I don't know where it's going, but she's hot.
Hey,
So,
hey, keep spitting it. Keep
Whatever.
spitting it.
Yeah, Wallace loves Asian girls too.
I
Wallace
feel,
is a big fan. Wallace is a big
dude,
fan.
Wallace likes anything he can get his hands on.
he's not as bad as Shell Mac. Shell Mac likes anything that moves.
Oh my god.
If it's moving, he's about
Dude,
it.
you know what me and Alec
Shell's
tell
just,
the
like, straight
story?
animal instincts.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, me
He's the closest to primal, I think, a human being.
We're not going to go into detail here, but me and Alec talk about that story all the time about that girl that Shell hooked up with in Austin's bed during the floods. When our power was out, dude.
Dude.
Oh my god, the grimiest shit
He kept
ever,
saying,
dude.
"No."
Our apartment
We
was
told
probably
him-
110 degrees.
Oh, it was. It was. I walked in there the next morning. It
I
was
just imagine
cooking.
Shell in there sweating like a dog, hooking up with this girl.
He
You're
slept
better.
there.
He was
He
better off
slept
being.
there.
Oh
Austin's
my
so funny
God,
about his
dude.
sheets and stuff like that too. I imagine just like
Now you're
some
not
girl
rich.
some girl like 12 up
The
with
worst
just his
thing.
sheets,
The
just
worst thing. He
sweat
tried to
all
lie
over.
and said, "Yo, I slept in Jake's bed. I swear."
Oh my
We said, "No,
God,
you didn't.
There
You
was
definitely
a condom
slept
in
in
Austin's
That was
bed.
a classic story, dude. Hey, Ellie, I'm pretty sure you helped me do this when we lived in Copper Beach, and Austin's super funny about his room because he knows where everything's at. And we lived in Copper Beach, and he went away, and we fucking pranked him, and we went in like someone was supposed to stay in his room that weekend that we knew, and I can't remember who the fuck it was, but so like they didn't end up coming. So before he got back, I like moved the shit around and like in his room, and like I put a fucking condom in his toilet seat. With,
I
like,
remember
lotion.
that. Y'all set it up.
Oh,
You
we
set it up.
And he
fucked his
came
room
in,
up.
and he
We
tripped
put
up.
lotion in
I
the
had
condom and
I
everything.
can't remember who it was. I had him call. He called the guy. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Like,
Looked like a
I
crime
let it go
scene.
that far before I told him like, "Yo, they didn't even fucking come."
It looked like a crime
I
scene.
had it, dude. I had like 3 videos on my phone of that.
That was funny.
The entire
That was
thing.
funny. He
That
was
a
so
good
pissed
prank.
off. I remember walking into his room. What the fuck, dude?
Oh, well,
What
I
the
had
fuck?
planned
Who
it.
slept in my room?
Dude, I had planned
Who
it.
was
Where,
in my
like,
room?
I had a.
Yeah,
like,
there's
I was
a video of it, right?
Yeah, yeah. And
You still have it?
No, it was
Oh,
my old
man.
phone. Dude, but I had it planned where like he would come down the steps and I had a rope tied from the banister to like the railing. And like when he'd come, like I was expecting him to like rush down the steps and just like pull the rope and just fucking destroy it. Like,
Dude, that's the shit.
That would have been a viral prank.
Oh,
That's one
man.
thing I learned about Austin living with him is when one thing is going downhill and you do
Everything
something
does.
else to him, it is a snowball effect. That just
is, man.
it just
I love
snowballs into something you could never imagine. Dude, there were times Austin wouldn't talk to me for weeks. 'Cause I would fuck with them.
I'll stick a sound on it.
Oh my
I'll stick a
god,
sound.
dude.
Do you
Yeah.
I
remember
fucking love it.
when
dude.
we
Oh,
went
I love
out?
them to death.
When we went out in Montford and we got back to your mom's place and he passed out in your bathroom, like on the floor, and I was recording him on Snapchat.
Wait, what?
Yeah, no, I got the videos. I'll show you later. Literally,
my
you
God.
passed out. I mean, blackout drunk, puke, throwing up everything.
Me?
Yeah, yeah. Dude.
When was that? This year?
This was like a year
This
ago.
year?
This was a year
In
ago.
Columbia?
No, it was in Charlotte. We went to Montford. It was when he lived in
It
Fort
was
Mill
the,
still.
oh, was the night that we went back to Jake's house?
Yes, yes.
Oh, I remember. That was the game
We went back-
that just
yeah.
straight game shot
We-
Mike gave me from South End or wherever the fuck it was.
We were in Southside
Yeah, Southside.
getting lit.
Yeah, I
Dude,
remember. That was the night
Southside-
they took a video of me hanging outside
Yeah,
the window, thumbed
yeah.
up, like
Dude,
into
gets
the
Southside
he
is
puked all the way.
trash,
No,
dude.
Southside's always lit after 12.
Oh
Don't
my
hate.
God,
Don't
dude.
hate.
Fuck that
Dude, they give you
place.
master
Shout out
trash.
Southside. Yeah, their drinks are fire. But you puked the entire way home. We got to Jake's. You went upstairs, puked in the bathroom, and you said, I just need a minute. We gave you like 10, went back in there. You're laying on the floor, like passed out by the toilet. I was recording you the whole time, and all I wanted to get you to say was, I got Matumbo'd. You said, dude, I'm chilling. Just let me chill here for like a minute. I was like, dude, you're going to chill here for an hour or two because you're not going to wake up till the morning.
Dude,
But
I've
tell
never-
me
I've
chill.
never
He finally
understood-
said, I got Matumbo, dude. Just get out.
Dude, Matumbo, that just reminds me of Rocket League. the
Matumbo.
Rocket League
Dude, I was
days.
throwing up out, like we're going down 77.
You threw up
65.
outside the
I'm like throwing up, like
car.
blown back in my fucking face.
I'm glad I.
Bro,
Just get
Matumbo, every
Matumbo.
time we would play Rocket League, Mike would come through and you just see him flying
Like
through at the
sick.
ball
I
and you just
actually
hear him
love that.
yelling. He'd be like, Matumbo!
He would
just
miss
coming for
half the
ball.
time.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but
dude,
when he
I
would
miss
hit
that
it, we
game.
would
That game
spam
was
in
so
chat
good.
Matumbo'd.
What I thought was sick too is Mike just always knew his
Yo, you
role
here?
in the game.
Yeah, I'm walking up.
Mike
Alright,
always knew
peace.
his role in the game. It's just like he's in the van, like he's just the.
Oh, he was in the
fucking
Merc
cleanup.
machine. That was it.
I'll be
It was so funny. We would play for hours, and every time we'd score, like once we scored one goal, immediate get in the chat, and we were talking so much shit to whoever. Didn't matter, saying everything.
Watch it,
Matumbo'd.
watch it, seeing him get because he always gets banned from like Xbox.
Oh, he got banned from chat
All the
communication
time. All the
for
time.
what was it, like 3 months, Jake? We had to use Discord, and him.
Jay gets it too.
He had no clue how to use Discord. It's because he was he was playing Scrolls and was sending messages to kids telling them they fucking sucked.
Yeah, he was like he like kill him and then teabag him and then
Yeah.
send a screenshot.
Yeah,
and
send a
then play it
screenshot telling them
back.
they fucking sucked.
It's actually hilarious.
Oh my god. But if you met Mike, you wouldn't think he was like that.
Oh yeah.
But it's so much funnier that he is. He's
It's
an
just-
online
yeah,
troll.
Just like he's such a conservative guy, but when he's fucked up, he is Ferris. This is his middle
Oh,
name.
Ferris is definitely his alter ego. I like when Ferris comes out to play, dude.
Oh yeah. What's so funny too? Like, do you always know?
Savage.
You always know when Mike loves a song because he'll be sitting there like, he'll come on, he just fingers like he's fucking playing the piano.
No,
It's
it's
like
like
follows the beat up.
I said it
Like,
last time.
that's
It's like
his
he's
thing.
on the synthesizer making the beat himself.
Exactly what it is.
But he'll wear a song out. He will play
Oh, yeah.
the same
Do you remember
song
Ganja
forever.
I don't know if any of y'all heard that.
Kill a
That's
Cam
fucking-
by Cameron,
That's
Ganja
actually a
Babe.
good one. That's
Kill a
good.
Cam's a good song, but he played Ganja Babe and Kill a Cam for about a solid 3 months all the time. The Fanagram, we showed him Fanagram, and
Yeah,
he played that
loves
song.
Fanagram. He loves Fanagram.
He played that one song forever. I ended up finding like dope songs I wanted to show him because I knew he'd like them, and I couldn't show them to him. So he's gonna ruin this for me.
I do like his new truck though. Those new Silverados are clean.
Yeah, they're sick.
I
I like the front ends. The headlights are nice.
I do too.
I
like
do.
it. Does it
I
have the chrome?
really
like
like
it.
he
It's like the
didn't
paint.
go with the chrome detailing.
Yeah.
I can't stand the chrome detailing. I saw a badass Dodge Ram today.
Really? Dude, I used to hate Dodgers, and I feel like
The
they've
Rams
gotten
are
cool,
sick.
honestly.
Oh,
Yeah,
what
it's
up,
good.
dog?
What's up,
fellas?
fellas?
What up,
Okay.
dog with the dogs?
Yeah, it's good.
Your boy just yacked at fucking Dandelion. Don't even.
I thought it was Roxbury.
Did you load? Did you get out? Did you get out?
You gotta-
No, I know.
Yeah, you gotta come this
Bachelor looked
way.
at me and
Yeah, you
I was
gotta
like,
show
I mean, I
me.
already knew. Like,
Yeah,
I just like
you're
yacked and I was like,
Sure,
oh,
get
yeah,
this
I'm
shit.
good. Which chair?
That one over there.
I was like, yeah, I'm fucking lit up.
Was it lit or was it?
I mean, it was alright. I mean, I was like dancing and shit, like, but like the girls we were with, they were like, yeah, let's go dance, and I was like, okay, like, let's go to Dandelion, and so we started dancing, and I'm like, me and Brandon are like acting like fucking idiots, and they're like standing there in the back, like with a drink like this. I'm like, why did we even fucking come here? Then I would have rather gone and sat at a fucking brewery and gotten fucking retarded,
Yeah, that'd be fun.
and not spent like $50.
You want a beer?
No.
I am man, you puke and rally, dude.
After I eat these dogs, maybe.
Yo, give me your phone.
You'll want one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Out in front of this building is sketchy as fuck, though.
Oh, it's so
out that way? Oh,
That
I bought
way
a fucking
or
grape
that
soda, and like I got questioned by like 4 dudes on the way here, and they're
What's
just
your
like
password?
7.
I got it.
7. I got
The
like,
world
I
knows
got
Trevor's
questioned by like 4
password
dudes
now.
on
He
the
has
way
no
here,
clue.
and by like the 3rd dude, I was like, "Fuck, okay,
The
fine,
world
take my
knows it.
fucking soda, dude. Like, goddamn, leave me alone."
Yeah, I can imagine. I'd be like,
I was like, "I don't have any cash. I don't have any cash." He was like, "Let me buy that soda off you, bro." I was like, and it was a grape soda too. I was like, "God damn, I want this fucking grape soda so bad."
Bro,
Yeah,
whenever I
I've
go
been
out
wanting-
there,
you
I
can
just
ask him. Last time we were there, I was like, "Dude, I fucking want a grape."
Did you
soda
get?
so
You
bad."
got
dude.
it.
Whenever
I
I
got
go
one to
outside
give
now, I
Why
just
would
put
you
my
give it away?
headphones.
Because this homeless dude was fucking begging me for it, bro.
I just put my headphones on so they won't bother me.
Really?
Yeah,
I just
do that all
walk.
the time.
The bad thing is when they ask me for change, I always hit them with change comes from within.
That's a
Hey,
good one.
I'm not giving you actual change, but I'm giving you motivation.
Dude, the thing is, they're not homeless people. They're fucking junkies, and they'll
Yeah.
always be like, "Man, let me get $1." I'll be like, "Let me get $1."
The best thing is
I-
when
like,
they say,
I need
when they
fucking
say
money, dude.
they need some money for food, offer to buy them food, and if they won't accept you buying them food, they just want it for drugs or
Dude,
booze
no,
or
that's
whatever.
not. Dude, that's not true. That's not true. Because you'll be over by the hot dog stand, and when they realize they can just get food, they'll be like, "All right, I'll take a free dog." They don't give a shit.
Oh no, they
No,
don't care.
but what I'm
They're-
saying is
the
like
dude
if they're a
goes,
true
"Oh,
junkie,
you take credit
they
card
won't
there?"
take food. They will
You
only
just sold
take
sip by
money.
sip. You
I was
could have
like,
made
yeah,
a
he
fucking
takes
killing.
Yeah,
today.
be like,
Like, yo, I said
I'll give you
$2.
I'll give you 2 waterfall sips for $10. He wouldn't do it, but you could get something.
Dude, my thing is, like, especially going to Columbia, because from Fort Mill, you're never really around stuff like that. You go to Columbia, and it just, like, desensitizes
The mayor-
you.
the
Like,
mayor
it makes
is-
you not feel as much of, like, a sympathy for the
Can't be
people,
no
because you
beer.
just see it all the fucking
Dude,
time.
you know the mayor in Charlotte got caught giving people in Charlotte, like homeless people in Charlotte, one-way tickets to Columbia.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yo, I've
probably,
heard they
dude.
shit
No,
homeless
No,
people
100%.
down.
You
I've heard-
like you can look it up. He got caught doing that.
That's pretty crazy.
I kind
I've
of
heard
respect
they
him
do
for
that,
it.
though. I've heard they just
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of respect him for it. Clean out your
Yeah,
city.
it's a
great idea.
Clean out your city. Send him somewhere else.
Fantastic idea. Good for him.
You could be like a well-traveled fucking homeless person. Like, yo, I've lived everywhere
Yeah,
for
but
free.
Yo, I lived everywhere, man. Like fucking Charlotte, like that shit was insane.
I got stories.
I
for
made
days.
so much money in Charlotte,
beer?
but like not that much in Columbia because
Are you crumpling up chips on your hot dog?
you ain't never seen that shit.
No,
No, I've never seen that.
Well, welcome to the fucking real world.
He's doing Doritos. I liked the original Lay's.
I mean, either one's good. Like,
It's just for a nice little crunch,
yeah,
little texture change.
What is
That's all
it?
it
That
is.
fucking Fritos burrito at Taco Bell? What is
The
it?
Fritos burrito.
Yo, that
Yeah,
Mexican
it's
girl
like
that is like friends with Anna.
Dank.
Wait, I gotta show you a video. Look at this.
It's dank though. Yeah, I got you.
It's dank.
I've been on a soft taco
Ready,
bench
goes,
from
yo,
there,
let me
man.
see your photo
Just,
real
I've
quick.
always liked
Yo,
them.
I'm
I've
about
always
the simple
liked
soft
them,
taco, man.
but I go with the soft taco supreme
Hey,
because you get the
number
lettuce,
8.
tomato. Number 8, so you know.
Dude, number 8 is the 3 soft tacos.
I order
with
all the
fucking-
cart, dude, because I get the
Yeah,
soft
really,
tacos and I get a
fucking
Fiesta
volume.
potato.
Yeah, that's
Goddamn
dude.
asshole.
Fiesta with beef is how I do it.
No, I just do
I
Fiesta
get it
potato.
every time.
With like 17 fire sauces.
Dude, people hate on Taco Bell too. Taco Bell
Oh
is
my
actually
God.
Yeah. She was like, I want to go dancing. Like, let's go dancing somewhere. I was like, okay. So we showed up this place.
Oh, you
Yeah,
better
I've
spark
never
it. Are you about to
been-
spark a cig?
I
in
started,
the house, dude?
I started going fucking retarded.
I've never
Like,
been
I didn't
there.
give a fuck.
Just
who
throwing
was
down?
around. Just like, and this girl's like standing like this.
Oh, they
You
weren't.
want to go dancing? Like,
No.
you just said that shit. Like, you're a faggot.
She wanted to be around dancing. She didn't want to dance herself.
Yeah, she's a fucking poser, dude.
She's trying to seem hip, man. That's
You're
it.
the
Poser,
fucking
dude.
poser.
Yeah, I was like, whatever.
Trev's out here looking fresh, puking in Roxbury and shit.
Did
I'll
they
cut.
Who gives a fuck, dude?
I'm fucked up. I'm gonna fuck.
Did they throw you out? Or did you leave on like your own accord?
I'm my own accord.
Yo, we've been live. We had shotgun and beer, we've been live for an
I know. I'm leaving right now.
Yeah, you can't be scared, dude. That was the rule.
You gotta
I'm not
do it on your
scared.
own accord.
That was the rule.
Dude,
You
you're
and
like
Dallas
a
are behind
level
on your
dignity
likes.
comes, like,
He's behind at least
I'm
a beer
if
and a
you throw
half,
the bar, I'm
maybe
like,
2
you know,
beers.
I know I gotta go. And then it was like,
We're
You
having
gotta go.
cross
I was like,
conversations now. We're
you
doing
gotta
that.
go.
man.
I
You
know.
gotta
Yeah,
go.
we gotta dial
I
it
was like,
back,
I
figure
don't
it
do it
out.
anyway. It's fine. Whatever.
Well, we got Trevor here coming in, fucked up. He's ahead of us. We gotta catch up. That's
I've had 2 Sunny margaritas.
damn.
And that just sounds like it makes you retarded.
Yeah.
They're 10%. You get them at the gas station. Nice.
Oh no, me and Rob used to go to Chili's.
My dad's.
We used to go to Chili's in Columbia. We wouldn't even order food. We might order an appetizer and split it, but we were only there for the Presidente margaritas, and it was every single tequila they had
Take the chips.
in one margarita, and we'd order like 5 of them.
Yeah, see, that's fine.
Like if you're really down.
And they
like,
what they do it
stick 'em
is
in
it's
here.
your own personal shaker.
So like you get.
So when we would leave there, we couldn't walk. There was no way we could walk. There's no way we could walk.
Dude, I've always thought that Cantina's margaritas pretty dope.
Yo, I met a kid tonight.
Depends on
from
who
Greenville
makes
that
it.
Said that he had. Have you ever been to the one in Greenville?
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
I'm
met
there
a kid
all the
tonight
time. I should
that
probably go there.
He was like, "Yeah, I've been on the Greenville. Like, it's all right." He's like, "It's good. I mean, I've been to all of them." I was like, "So what do you think compared to the other ones?" And he was like, I was like, "Was there a hot girl there?" And he was like, "I mean, no." It's just weird ass.
Yeah,
Weird
they
ass
said
people over there.
Greenville was like a different type of because it's not like your typical college town area like that.
I met this fat titty bitch on Hinge that said she wanted me to come to Greenville.
You should go to
Bro,
Greenville.
tell them about the girl that you found on Hinge today.
Which one?
What the fuck is
The
Hinge?
one
Yeah, that he talked about
holy
last
shit.
time.
No, listen to this.
I
Listen.
gotta
It's
say.
it's like Tinder, but it's more sophisticated.
You talked about it last time.
Everyone says it.
It's really not. It's the same.
Yeah,
Even though, yeah. This girl-
Wait. A new one comes out.
So-
They're like, nah, this
It's
one's
better.
more.
It's
It's
So
better.
this girl asked, hold on. What's up, motherfucker? Yo,
Anyway,
I
so
threw up in
yeah.
Daniel
Trevor
Island
finds this
immediately.
girl on Hinge.
Call Brandon.
And
I threw up. I had to leave.
All her profile pictures are just.
I threw up, motherfucker. I had to
Oh
leave.
my god, dude. This is
Alright, so you finally
imagine.
got on her Hinge.
Yeah.
She's fat as
Alright.
fuck. All her pictures were fat as shit.
All right, listen. I got it. Okay. So this girl, look at. I'm just gonna show you a picture because you can't read it from there. She goes, "My dream job if money didn't."
No,
matter."
you gotta tell them the backstory on Hinge. So Hinge, you have like, it gives you these prompts that you have to answer.
I
You have
never knew
to,
nothing about
you have to
Hinge.
give a quote. It'll ask you a question and you answer it, and it goes up on your profile. And you now,
Well, like, what's your favorite color?
Yeah,
shit
something
like
like
that.
that.
Like it's like on my profile, it's like, we'll get along if blank, and I was like, if you don't care,
Okay.
and like, what would your mom say about you? I was like, that I'm special.
Alright.
Okay, so this girl, she, like, look, like, come on, she's a plumper.
She's fucking hot.
Honestly, I would. I don't even care. She said, "My dream job if money didn't matter, a food critic."
Oh my god.
Gets better. Next one. Ready? The weight of my heart is my stomach.
I mean,
She is like easily 400 pounds.
she's embracing it though.
Next
That's what I'm
one.
saying. She is embracing
She's embracing it. I respect it. I'm not about
No,
it.
dude.
I'm not about
she
it,
needs to
but-
get healthy. Like she's gonna die. She said my last meal would be a buffet.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no.
That's what
she's,
you do. I'm not gonna lie. I
She's
was on her
gone too
side.
far.
I was
She
on her
went
fucking
too
side.
far.
I was on her side.
we think
No,
it's a
she said
joke.
buffet.
It's
That
probably
shit
a
has to
joke.
be a joke.
Catfish.
It's probably.
But she's probably
Oh,
joking.
it's gotta be a
about
joke.
that.
That's what I was thinking about.
It's
like,
not like you didn't notice.
I literally sent it down. I said that has to be a joke.
It definitely is. I mean, oh, definitely.
Yo,
she's
but
gotta have
honestly,
sense of humor.
Okay, for
She
real.
has sense of humor.
This girl, her name is Debbie. Okay, she sent this to me today. She
God
said,
damn it, dude. That's just terrible.
It's a terrible name. I can never date a girl and be like,
Debbie.
Deborah, how can you fucking say that? Like, Deborah, do you want to get tacos?
That's
or
like
do you want
to me.
steaks?
It's
tonight?
like Martha. It's the same thing.
Yeah, Martha, fucking like Barbara, like
Yeah.
no fucking way, bud. She texted me and said, "What's the last thing you did to put you out of your comfort zone?" What kind of fucking question is that?
The
She-
fat girl. messaged
No, no,
you?
no.
She asked-
She's like kind of hot. She's not bad.
She said that to you.
Let me
say-
see. Let me see.
I'd be like, yo,
Like, she's not bad.
you messaged me.
And
What did she say?
She
You messaged
said-
me? Was
she
the
said-
message me?
No, I said, you know what I said? She goes, "What's the last thing you did to put you out of your comfort zone?" I said, "Downloaded Hinge."
I would have said, read that.
I said, "Why do you ask?" She said, "To start a conversation. Other than some bullshit where like it leads to nothing and fizzles out. Plus, if someone isn't actively going out of their comfort zone pretty regularly, then they aren't growing, and that's boring. That's a boring as fuck life."
Oh my god.
You
You
She
know, I
sounds-
say that right here, right?
Reach. That was a reach.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even have the app. I just deleted it in my mind.
Yeah.
After reading it.
I had Banger on here though.
Yours
First night.
what?
That's
Yo, I banged her on Hinge the other night.
Dude, we said it last time.
It
I'm too
literally
scared
took
to
no
fucking-
effort at all.
No,
You and the
Christian
girl, yeah.
Christian Mingle was the
Yeah.
one that you
Yeah, that's
would never meet anybody.
Spanish.
Wait, you went to her place?
No, she
Any
came
of
to
the
my-
dating
to my
sites, I just
dad's.
feel like you're gonna get
Are you
trapped.
serious?
I shit you
It is
not.
specialized.
She came to my dad's and I said, hey,
The
come to
apps,
top.
the
And, like,
apps.
try-
Cool.
I'll come up there and
Bumble,
we'll sneak
Shit,
down.
Bumble.
Her name was Brianna. She's Spanish.
She's fucking
Spanish?
Spanish.
Yeah, and like it wasn't that bad. You can scroll.
No way.
It really wasn't that bad.
Yo, that would be sick if we could get the
Yo, I matched
yeah.
with this girl.
Well, I fucked her.
Hey, he got you.
Yeah,
For a
that's
long-
what we need. Hey, this is
For
what we
a
need.
long time.
This is why we need the overlay screen. We can pull up bitches on Tinder like, as we slide to be-
Oh
as we
my
like
God.
Muslim people and shit.
Jake's
I'm gonna
so
message her.
butthurt.
And say what?
Yo, we still have not. We're still not asking about
You're
girls.
right,
This
you're
could be
right.
the way.
You're right. I
could
could
be
kind of
the
love
way.
this girl though.
Oh my God. No, you don't.
You're right. Yeah, you
Just,
guys fucking-
just
she's in
shuts
New
the
York
door
right now.
on him right there.
She gets back from New York on Sunday.
Yeah, there you go.
Jesus.
Trevor already knows.
Yeah, she's been snapping me and telling me like I'm cute and shit. I'm like, you need to stop.
Damn.
It's not going that far.
No. I was like, yeah.
Damn.
She'd be like, you're cute. I'm like, yeah.
Dude, what you gotta do? Hey, what you gotta do is get Tinder and Bumble and then turn your age group up to fucking 35.
No shit. No
35
fucking shit.
to
I've already done that, but I've
100.
already run out.
Yeah, I know.
Already run out. It runs out fast. Oldest girl you banged.
You want to
Shit,
skip?
honestly, probably like at my age now.
Damn, 37.
That's tight.
27.
32.
Hell yeah. 37. Yeah.
37. That's
37.
fucking-
Hey, what?
That was
Shell's
literally.
55.
No,
Shell's
no,
55.
no. She lived in Charlotte.
God, dude.
Shell
Off
literally picked
of,
up a woman out of her
good for
coffin.
Bradshaw's. You
Shit's
want to go?
tight.
You want to go somewhere for
That
that?
shit is tight.
Bradshaw's. Yeah, well, it's
Bradshaw's on
Yeah,
my
Social
on
House.
Watford.
Yeah,
No. That's Braswell's. Bradshaw's
Bradshaw's.
Social House
Bradshaw's is
in by
Okay,
over by
so there's
Stonecrest.
an underground karaoke bar on Watford.
You're talking about
Yeah.
Jeff's Bucket Shop.
Yo,
Yeah.
if you
That
want,
place is pretty
this girl
cool.
gave me this MILF gave me her not even her number.
Listen,
she gave me her business.
I'm
card.
gonna take you to
She goes,
Bradshaw's
she goes
just
here,
to see it.
call me with her fucking business
That's
card.
not
Like,
Yeah, it's professional.
yeah. No,
She's
that means,
definitely a cougar.
That means she is like
She's hunting.
She's down.
She's hunting.
Oh yeah.
That's what.
Not to mention I killed fucking karaoke.
What'd you sing?
Dude,
Next
I don't
one.
think I could go.
Shake
Like,
that Eminem.
All right.
I've never done karaoke like that. I don't know if I could go up and do karaoke.
Ice Ice Baby, Vanilla Ice every
Nah.
time.
I know y'all done
Shake
it. I know you.
Don't
I've
have
just
to.
never
Don't
gotten-
don't have to look at
I
the
don't-
screen,
I
man.
don't
Shake
think
that
I can bring
Eminem.
myself to do it.
I respect that one. That one's a good one.
What you talking about? One by Eminem?
Nope.
Shake that ass for
Ask
me.
for the instrumental.
Just ask for the instrumental. That's
I
all.
say,
You
yo, I don't need the words for the instrumental.
Yeah.
Class.
You got Nate Dogg in that song too.
Nate, yeah, you don't sing the Nate Dogg part.
No.
Pure respect. You don't sing the Nate
Yeah.
Dogg part.
Was it y'all that went to that one karaoke place though and spit the Eminem song in front of a bunch of children?
Dude, that was at the
That
beach.
fucking Fripp Island? Yeah. That was so awesome, but I didn't give a fuck.
Dude, there were literally parents in the back sitting there with their arms crossed like this.
Just disgusted.
And they just left.
They
got
Yeah,
left.
I imagine parents like shielding their
Is that a
children's
win?
ears, like, no, John.
But we set the tone for that place
Yeah.
because the people that were about it stayed and had a great fucking
Here's the thing.
Yeah, well,
Wait,
but
so
you
so
gotta-
you got the W.
Somebody's got to
Yeah,
be able to
Ethan
do
got
it.
his ass beat.
Damn, really?
Oh yeah, we were
E-Train?
fighting these guys, and one of Trevor's
Yeah, I
dad's
know.
friends is from Jersey, and this guy had some like Jersey saying on his shirt, and he was like, "Fuck you, Jersey scum," and we were like, "Dude,
Wait, were you with your?
we're with Jersey people. You can't say that."
What's the water looking like in the Primo machine?
Oh, it's clean, dude. It's clean. You can get some if you want. There's cups in the kitchen.
use this water
Like,
bottle.
Primo.
Primo.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The fact they gave you that for free is pretty different.
Oh yeah, I use it every day. It's a
Primo.
necessity to life.
Are we sponsored by them?
Sponsored by Primo.
We got 2 sponsors already. man.
PBR,
So-
Primo,
Yeah.
Jewel 3.
Joe.
Oh, so serious question.
What?
I was thinking about it earlier after you mentioned it. Donald Trump and the Space Force.
That shit is
What's,
tight.
what, I like it. I like the move.
Why would you not?
I like
You're
the
first
idea.
one's there.
Yeah.
Why would you not like it?
Why would you not militarize?
Waste of
militarize?
money.
It's gonna get militarized. At
Yeah,
some point.
eventually.
Why not be the fucking first one?
Yeah. That way we're the
Who gives
best.
a shit?
Because we're the
I mean,
best.
realistically, if we don't think that we're already fucking working on it and what we've been working on.
Shit, we're already there.
That's what I'm saying. We definitely already got it.
If you don't think someone else started been working on it, you're dumb as fuck.
I like how the logo kind of resembles some Star Trek shit.
I've never
It's
seen
tight.
that.
Yeah.
You don't think he thought about that?
You know what you know what your
He said,
like,
nah, that doesn't look Star Trek-y enough. Redo it.
you know what the first rank is? Like instead of private, you're an astronaut.
Is it really?
Astronaut's the first
Yo,
rank.
Did you look at what is the? Do you know how they go? Like what's
Astro-
I don't know
Commander?
all of them.
Yeah.
It goes like you get like something commander, like
Bullshit.
I just don't
something
get, dude.
something commander, not
Hey,
Astro commander, but
Astro.
something
Like
commander.
level 3 is like Guardian. That just sounds like some Halo.
It's
shit.
like lieutenant
Yo,
something,
Brandon stole some
second
shit on my
class
shirt tonight,
astronaut.
dude.
I don't
Like,
know.
It's kinda-
It really made me mad all night. Like, completely ruined my mood.
Dude, just build them. But I feel
It's a
like
nice shirt.
Yeah, it's a nice
Why
shirt.
didn't you
I need to go to the
receive,
dry
like,
cleaners
you
now.
have
This
to
is
build-
bullshit.
Like, if you ever think about, like, the Star Trek ships and, like, Star Wars, those things are so big that you'd have to build them in space.
Dude, the
Yeah,
Peter
no,
Schiff
you can't
podcast
make
with
it
Joe
that big.
Rogan,
Which one?
Yeah,
they
Peter
talk
Schiff
about
one's good.
they talk
Dude.
about Space Force, and
Fucking-
I had to agree with him. That shit is kind of a waste of money.
It's definitely a
We
waste
don't
of
need
time.
to
I
be
completely disagree.
But
What?
at the same time,
What?
I disagree.
be first.
I agree.
Be
I
first.
disagree.
It's
Why
a
not
fucking,
be fucking first?
It's a
You know what? If we're not gonna do it, someone else is.
dude. Why?
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
know what?
why don't we be first and fucking?
You know, but we're definitely pulling that money out of our military funding
But we've
anyway.
already
And our
established.
military funding is absolutely
The
retarded.
extent of this year is just under $700 billion.
I'm all for being the highest funding military in the world.
Why
Go
the
for it.
fuck
Why would
not,
you
though?
not? But we got some money to mess around with there.
If people are so scared
Go to
about some
Space
shit
Force.
gonna happen, why not be the fucking best military in the fucking world?
What is there to be scared about space?
It's not. It's just having
It's
an
not.
advantage and a leg up on the competition.
It's gonna happen eventually,
dude.
Man, listen, the
dude.
Lakers
You don't think it's
signed
gonna
LeBron
happen?
James.
Do you not think that it's gonna happen?
America went to
Do you
space.
not think eventually that we're gonna have a war in space?
Yeah.
No, don't answer.
Not really. No.
You don't think it's ever gonna happen?
No,
Ever?
it's more.
You don't think there's ever gonna
100
be
years,
gunshots in
200
space?
years.
dude. Space is more
I
of
feel like
an.
that's it.
Space is
Hold on,
more
hold
of
on,
an
hold on.
explorative thing. It's not. It's
Do you
not.
think
some-
that everyone in the world thinks that?
what?
Every single person in the world thinks that it's an explorative thing and that it can't be like.
That's what it is,
Listen, if
dude.
if- when
Says who?
Christopher Columbus sailed
That's what
the
it's
ocean
always
blue,
been.
he thought it was
Says
exploration.
It's nobody's saying it. That's what it is.
Says who?
This
That's
is
what I'm
my
asking.
thing. My thing about it. I
That's
think
what
I
I'm
like
saying.
Trev. I
Says
like
who?
Trev here.
if we ever,
Says who? What? That's what the fuck it is. You're calling something
No,
that's
I know.
white, black.
But who says that it's explorative?
They thought the ocean and like going across the sea was explorative. Guess
Yeah.
what? We have navies that fight in open water.
That's a good point.
We
Dude,
fight on the
my
ground.
thing
No
is-
one really thought that was going to happen. Fighting in open water,
Yeah,
it
I know.
happened.
my thing about it is
Dude.
for us to get to
Not-
the point.
I
where that's
agree.
even
I
possible-
get where you're coming
For us
from.
to
Not in our
get-
lifetime.
For us to get to the point where we have the capability to have giant ships in outer space, we'll probably be past the fucking war point within inner society. Like for you to have shit even on that scale,
All right, I think it went.
it's gonna be like
we
well,
haven't
maybe-
even colonized anything in space.
No,
so what?
that has nothing to do with.
No.
He's
No,
talking about
that has
just
nothing to do with like fighting over space. You're fighting over like.
We're controlling space right now. That's
Dude.
basically what it is. We performed a space force. We're going to control space.
Okay, there's
And when people
satellites that control
exit
communications
the atmosphere
to
and
send
stratosphere,
That's what-
they
intercontinental
gotta fuck with
ballistic
us.
missiles.
That's what a lot of it
Like-
is because they're like trying because of like satellite targeting.
Dude, we'll be able to
That's
drop
what it's about.
EMPs from space on people. Knock out radio
Dude, it's
communication.
not even
Okay,
that.
so like say North Korea wanted to attack us, like they need satellites to control their intercontinental ballistic missiles. Like we can have forces in space to disable that before that shit can happen.
Trev's,
I don't know.
Trev's fucked up on some real shit. Respect.
I mean that's just like realistic as
Dude,
fuck.
I
That's what
agree.
it is.
I agree, and I see where you're coming from, but I just think at this point it's kind of a
Jake,
waste
it
of
might not
money.
happen in your lifetime, but it's going to happen eventually.
Okay, Space War, 70s.
I just think we have bigger problems.
Space race.
Space race in the 70s.
I think we have a lot bigger.
Ronald
problems.
Reagan talking to
Same
Gorbachev
shit.
saying we got
To be
Star
Yeah,
Wars.
exact
Exactly.
same shit.
Dude, a lot of
Okay?
stuff with like
Russia
space
beat
weaponry.
us. Why can't we win this one?
Dude, but it's not about winning. Like we
Hey,
have
man,
our
we
own
went
It's
fucking
not
moon.
winning or
problems.
losing, but like it's just like, I mean,
Why not
you're
be
a
first?
fucking fool if you don't think that there's other countries already working on this shit and we're not just publicizing it before they are. Like everybody's fucking working on it.
It's on every
Oh, sure.
country's
I-
mind.
I-
Every country's thinking about it.
Yeah, but I've also seen a lot of stuff too that like space weaponry. Like if you were to get like an offensive weapon from space, then it's not going to be like explosive missiles and stuff you send down. It's all like kinetic warfare. So it's like sending something, like sending say like something that's like a rocket shape down, and it comes with such a fucking speed and
It's
velocity.
more about the
Because you don't
impact.
need the explosive.
Yeah, it's just the impact.
The impact itself is like they have kinetic weapons now that they use. But we were talking about from space. The speeds are so massive that like you don't have to have a massive object send it in through the atmosphere and it comes down thousands of miles an hour and swoop hits.
I don't know, but have you guys ever had Doritos on a hot dog?
Yeah.
But I think if we were to ever have ships like Star Wars ships, we would be past going to war with each other because it takes getting past that to build shit like that.
I just feel like that's
we'll
not.
do that. Hey, we'll squat on another goddamn planet in a second.
Don't get me wrong. I agree with you guys,
Mars.
but I just think there's a lot more shit. Dude, the whole point of the Peter.
I agree
The
with
whole
you.
point of the.
there's
Listen.
There's other
The-
shit we would love that.
Dude, the whole point of the what Peter Schiff was talking about in that podcast is how inflated our economy is and how many bubbles there are in each industry.
But
And-
there's always going to be a bubble.
I feel like it's
All the
always
time.
just a continuous stream of bubbles.
But
Like
see,
it pops, drinks,
but
back
see,
to
his
one,
thing-
pops,
his thing-
drinks
his
to
bit-
one.
we're not working. Oh my god, we're not working to retract from all those things. That's what. That's
But
what
you
I'm saying.
can't really
We're-
retract
we're-
the bubble. You kind of just have to wait to see what happens with it.
You can't control what people spend their money on.
That's true, but you can do things that affect the economy.
He predicted
to-
the last
like,
recession, and I give him a lot of credit for it because he was the only one to really kind of see that happening.
Yeah,
but
didn't
I
he-
don't
didn't he
totally
predict it
agree-
for- Didn't he predict it for 10 years?
I don't totally
I think
agree
the next
with
thing-
this one
the
because he
next
thinks that.
Dude, and we haven't had a recession in 9 years. We were due for one 4 years ago. This next one's going to be massive.
Okay,
And if
but
it
he-
happens in Trump's term, it's going to fall back on him, and it's going to
I think the
be
next one's gonna have
terrible.
something to do with student
It's going to be
loans.
terrible.
I think so too.
For sure.
Yeah, I agree with that.
The next one is soon. I did some guy.
Okay, there's a housing bubble.
Some guy
was
said
because
in
the
Cantina
banks.
a lot.
There was a
He was-
loophole.
He
The
was
banks.
even telling. He's like,
It was all federally backed. Okay, all student loans are federally backed. $100,000.
Dude, but it's not just our generation with student loans. Even our parents are so tied up because everybody is putting shit on credit. We have so much credit. Like people are in debt, dude.
Yeah,
so many
it's-
people are in
it's
debt.
different.
personally.
It's different.
People
It's
have been
different.
in debt.
It's different from the student loan process in the sense that
People have been in
that's
debt,
why
dude.
tuition.
People have been putting shit on
That's why
credit for
People
years.
will always be
tuition in
putting shit on
schools
credit
go
and always
up
be in debt.
1000%
Look at this chili
how
dog
it
here.
It's
Fucked
because
up.
you sit there
Damn, that just
and
looks
you make
nasty, but it's probably gonna
crazy
taste
I'm eating
good.
with a
amount of
fork and a
loans
knife.
available
Still
to
gonna
fucking
eat
all
it.
these 18-year-olds.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna take my shirt off to eat it.
yeah, that is fucked, dude. I had people calling me all the time talking about like loan forgiveness and shit.
Oh, yeah.
I think the Fed might absorb all that.
10 to
shit.
15 years.
I think what happened. I really do.
That's gonna happen instead of
Dude,
a
the guy
recession.
I don't-
Cantina, dude, he
To
was from the
avoid-
army. He's
to
from the
a-
army.
To avoid the
To
recession
avoid
to
the
happen.
recession, they're gonna have.
He was
they would have to do
I could
that.
see that though.
I mean,
Dude, he
but
comes in. He started
that's
some fucking
so much money.
trading
Like,
firm in Cantina. He's a regular. He's a good fucking guy.
So
And
much money.
He was telling me, he's like, dude, he's talking about like shorting stuff. He was like, dude, you need to short fucking.
You
he
seen
was
it?
talking
Have you seen the
about
movie?
student loans.
You seen the movie The Big Short?
Yeah.
Good movie.
That's a good movie.
Big Short, never seen it.
Really?
Never seen it.
Go on.
Seen a lot of movies, never seen it.
Alright, really go.
Never seen that.
You ever had a fucked up chili dog? Also,
Yeah.
really go.
Had one from QT like a week ago.
QT fucking hot dog.
You gotta go with the
Underrated.
jalapeno
They're
cheddar.
not bad. They're not
The
bad.
jalapeno
Underrated.
cheddar dog, flame.
Put whatever you want.
I do the spicy brown mustard, pico de
Put
gallo,
whatever the
and
fuck
like
you want.
a
Bro,
bunch of jalapenos.
QT has the burger dogs that are dang.
Nah, I
dude.
go with like the chicken.
I had the
On the
chicken
other
tendy
side.
special.
Yeah.
You have the chicken tendy special?
Chicken, yeah.
The 4-piece chicken tendy, $2.99.
Never had it.
It's the deal.
Pretty bad.
QT's
but
stepping up
You
their
know what?
food game, you know?
$2.99, 4 tendies. Not a bad deal.
Dude, you know this thing?
Tennies are shit.
Space. What if we fucking like? I forgot the word for it. But
Sponsored by QT.
Sponsored by you, buddy.
No free ads.
Sponsored
Yeah,
by
if we like,
QT, shout out to
if we
QT.
like made the moon habitable where there was like green like plants and ocean life when you like looked up.
Created like our own little biome on
I
there.
forget- No, I'm talking about like change the geology on the planet.
Oh well,
What's
first
it
you'd have
called?
to
It's,
you'd have to give it an atmosphere first.
That's what I'm saying. But imagine being up
Yeah,
on Earth and like
who's got
looking
it?
at the moon as like a second Earth.
We
can't
right now.
Put your shit down. What you doing?
You think that?
I don't
Use
even
your
know.
mind,
I
Use your head.
I don't know anything about that. What technology it would take to even mimic an atmosphere?
You have to.
Would be
it's not that
crazy.
you mimic. You have to.
No, you have to
mimic.
actually create one. It's not even mimicking. It is
You have to put
legitimately
enough gases
creating.
out that it forms the atmosphere.
You're talking about
But
creating
I've seen a lot
an
of
ecosystem
ecosystem.
because I do
Trying
know
to
this:
basically-
the
It'll have
Earth
Mars
is
for atoms on
the
there.
Earth is a
Yeah.
perfect distance away from the sun
It
to
happened to Mars because
where.
Mars has frozen water.
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm saying.
sorry
It'll
to
happen
compare.
there before it
Dude,
happens. on
I fucking avidly think that there was fucking life on Mars. Like, not necessarily like intelligent life, but
At some point, well, they found
Mars was they already know Mars had
they
oceans
found like
and shit.
fossilized
Like,
bacteria on there.
I think it's it was like a fucking Earth before it came. I think something happened to Mars and through like panspermia or something like that. They've always talked about
Through what?
life. Panspermia is like the transfer of life from one planet to another. Like, say, like, a fucking comet hits a planet and throws out a bunch of debris.
So does that mean that
and
Mars was a certain
like a
distance
pretty, like-
away from the sun than it is now?
No, it was
It's
the
just
same.
like-
It
it's
was the
just-
same.
it's still in the habit
Mars
of
is
the-
technically still in the Goldilocks zone,
Yeah.
but they just don't really have much of an
It
atmosphere.
lost
The
its-
gases
it-
are
it
different
lost
there
its
now.
atmosphere and it changed, but I mean,
I wouldn't say they.
there's like Grand,
It-
like in the way the
it
Grand
isn't it?
Canyon is, like that exists on Mars.
I'm
Like,
not.
there's
I'm not
flowing
assuming
rock.
Mars is
Yeah.
gender.
Like, and in my thing, I can't imagine like
What are
when
there
you think of
sexy
Mars like
bitches
a
on
red
Mars?
planet.
No.
Imagine like just a bunch of blue with flowing water and channels and there's just no organics.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like that just
Napkin.
doesn't make much sense, especially.
I
if it
had one. I
happened.
threw it in the trash though.
But hey, think about this, man. If they actually find like,
Taco.
if it comes out
Yeah,
tomorrow,
you
like,
have to
we
do it.
found like
Or I can
fossilized
go.
life on
I'd
Mars.
probably grab you one. I got you.
Dude, if you can find life on 2 fucking planets in your own solar system, imagine how fucking common it is in the universe.
Oh,
I mean,
100%,
dude. If
dude.
we would find something like
That's
that, on
not
Mars,
even
like,
a-
dude,
I feel
there's
like-
2 instances on one fucking solar system. There are trillions of solar systems.
Yeah, that's
There's
not even
trillions
a
and
question,
trillions,
dude.
like,
That's not even a question.
you know what I mean? It would basically, it would like, I feel like it would
My
humble
guy.
society.
Got you.
How are we looking on the beer? I got another 12 in there.
It's like
I need another one. You need to start drinking because
I've been drinking a lot, dude.
you're definitely behind.
Nah,
I'm-
On your likes, you're behind. He's behind at least 2 beers now.
Sunny
Dude, I've had like
margaritas.
4 beers.
Yeah, but
Sunny
you're behind
margaritas.
2 beers on your likes.
Johnny Margarita.
I'm telling you, the sunny margaritas.
Go to Chili's, have a Presidente. It'll change your
I
life.
had 2 of those. I was retarded.
Need a beer?
Drove here.
Shotgun?
Shouldn't have.
I'm not shotgun.
Shotgun with me. Come on. Shotgun with me.
Just one shot.
Just one, man. I'm not asking for much.
I was just asking to throw up.
No. Never. It's PBR. You won't throw up. Homemade
You
tall
know,
boy.
I'm pissed. I gave that dude my fucking grape soda, and I really wanted it.
I don't know why you would give away a grape soda. Grape soda.
Like, dude,
I
I
don't
just got
drink
worn
soda.
down. It was like the 4th homeless guy that asked me for something, and I was like,
No. Your number 4, still no.
He said, "Let me buy it." And I was like, "I know you mean that." I should have said, "Give me a fucking $1."
No. Give me $5. I'll go buy another one.
2 more hot dogs. For my boy.
Bet. Nah, I'm not hungry. I already ate.
Dude, those dogs, man. Last time I got a dog, I ripped the helix in here. I was just sitting in bed, high as shit, and I was looking around. I was like, I should not have eaten that dog, dude.
Why not?
It's so unhealthy, dude.
Yeah,
They're
I
so
appreciate
good.
a good
They're so
dog,
Have you
good.
though.
looked up the video of how hot dogs are made?
You might not ever
I-
eat one again,
yeah.
but you will eat one
You're
again.
the only person you like really.
Really?
You gotta respect a good dog, though.
You only person to eat 3 hot dogs a year.
What? That
Dog-
doesn't even
dog
make
or
sense,
brat?
though.
Oh, I mean, brat if I have the option.
If you have the option, dog or brat.
I mean, brat.
Yeah.
Brats.
I love making brat. I used to make brats all the time.
Brats
Well,
are dank.
what do you put on your brat? Anything?
There's onions and mustard.
Nah, mustard,
J&D's
sauerkraut.
has brats.
Sauerkraut's good.
Mustard and kraut, dude. So
Sauerkraut's not bad.
J&D's has brats. They got turkey sausage, chicken dogs, whatever you want.
Sauerkraut's good.
Who you talking about?
Yo, I sat
J&D's,
behind
the hot dog
Pacific
stand up
Hughes at Islanders game in New York, and they got like 15 brats for like, I swear to God, they were taking up the whole row in front of us.
that's
They
ridiculous.
they got like 15.
You got a shotgun with me or no?
Nah, I wish I could.
They got like
He's
15
doing with
brats.
shotgun.
15 brats.
That was
with
a rule.
sauerkraut, and they only ate the sauerkraut off of it.
What's the
And, like,
rule?
That was the rule. An hour in, that was the rule.
Alright, I mean, Jake, are you gonna shotgun?
He doesn't
Dude,
have a
we're
choice.
more than an hour.
Yeah, we missed it, so you got to do it, and you got to Dallas. While you're up, grab the other 12.
Was it on 12?
We're sponsored by PBR, in case you didn't know.
No
Not
free
sponsored.
end. No free end.
Dude, I did not. I'm not trying to be a bitch, but I do not.
You're being a bitch. You're being a bitch in front of the world.
You're not.
If you're chatting, tell him he's being a bitch.
I would rather not throw up.
You're not gonna
I've
throw
already
up.
thrown up once tonight.
You're not gonna
Sorry.
throw up. Yeah, it's just in your
I
head.
fucking will.
That's just in your head. Yeah, it's-
Mindset.
you gotta convince yourself. I'm not throwing up. I'm not throwing up.
Mine.
There's no way.
Mine.
I might. You're right, but I'm not.
Can't control that.
Every time we go play golf,
Yo, message this girl. on
hole
Instagram.
11,
All right.
we get to the
Like-
11 tee box
like-
shotgun.
Just say like, what are your hobbies?
Or take a shot.
I'm
You
a
pick.
snapper.
Yeah,